Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the hip tunnel. Mostly I've just been kind of letting the game run, and we're pretty much stabilized. This is working out amazing, other than in my years of playing with these boilers, I don't know why that pipe breaks. Like, there should never be 1 kilo of methane. It shouldn't be hot or cold damage. Something to think about. So let's go over the automation now that this is all warmed up and stabilized. These systems are not... They require a lot of attention to get going, but once you get them stabilized, they're great. So you basically got your cooling loop to cool down the methane, heat up the oil, heat up this room. That part's simple. You then have a temperature sensor here that says if it's above 610, activate this side. This automation goes into an AND gate. That AND gate says if this is hot enough and this is needing heat, both of these say give me more oil. And flip this door. So this door will close, sucks heat out of here, puts it into here, sends some more oil. That signal travels down, goes to a buffer gate. That buffer gate says for 25 seconds, let oil through. And then I just have a on signal over here and off signal over here just to help it get started or turn off. This sensor says if this is too hot, send a green signal. So if this is warm enough, send a green signal, because if you send too much oil, this will get cold. This will say always send oil, which makes this colder, and this, it packs in. And then you have this one, which just says, hey, turn on, as you're doing the whole stopping procedure of just, hey, give me some more oil. And then I've got this set to 4 kilos, which seems to be doing quite well. Ideally, you want this to flip. See, that one just flipped. So now it won't send any more oil until this warms up. Once this gets hot enough, this should flip and then turn back off. Now, it's pretty well stable. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch of petroleum here. I've got 2 tanks full. That has been working out great. This sensor over here just says, hey, if you got more than 2,500 grams, send it on through. Oh, there we go. We're above 610. That flips. That's now red, but the buffer gate keeps sending oil. So it runs, and the sensor flips off. There we go. Power-wise, I just decided to turn all these on. So this system, 1 kilo of petroleum will run 7.5 natural gas generators. So I've got 7 running flat out. At first I was letting them be controlled, but this battery simply wasn't big enough. So I put in a couple of jumbo batteries and then just said, well, let's just turn it on. We still have 150 kilos in here. This keeps going up. That all works out great. I've done a bunch of rocket trips. So this cooling loop is now super coolant, and this aqua tuner is gone. I eventually want to open this whole area up and move this metal refinery. But I've got 2 things I want to do. And the astute of you might hear some noise. Where are you? I can hear them. Anyway, I got some shovel eggs out of the printing pod, and they hatched, and they are running rampant throughout the base. So, whatever. We will find them, but I need to make a ranch for them. So this area right here is going to be liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen, and shovel ranch. And it has been at least a couple of minutes before I made a shovel ranch. So ideally, we put a mesh tile here. We'll start to move all of the regolith over there and dump it into here. Oh, one other thing that happened that I forgot to record. There used to not be bunker tiles here. This used to face the other way. A couple of game loads had several hundred tons of regolith pop through the wall. So all of a sudden this overheated. I had to rebuild this out of steel. And what I ended up doing was deconstructing these tiles and dumping all the regolith down here. You can still see there's some lying around. Yeah, so, oh, there's one. Yeah, so let me work on a shovel ranch and figure out how I'm going to do that. Let me get the blueprint going. That should be enough for my dupes to be getting on with. So we're going to try out a new building that I have not tried before. Is that utilities? Shipping? Plumbing? So, there it is. You. Carries liquid, allowing extreme temperature exchange with overlapping buildings. Can function in a vacuum. So if I put this behind all of this stuff and leave it all in a vacuum, I should be good. And the stuff will actually be in there. I don't know if I need backing plate or what I need, but we'll figure that out. So I just want to do a constant loop of material. We'll do some insulated pipes here. In, out, out, in, out, in, out. And then I've got this temperature sensor, which will then operate this door to suck some of the cooling out of the liquid oxygen side. That's backwards. No, in, out, in. Okay. Yeah, and then you can just be a regular pipe through here. Not that this will ever overheat. But then we'll make this side granite. That way it'll exchange temperature with these tiles. The loop will just go round and round and round. Ooh, printables. Come on. Yeah, I don't need anything. Then we've got the liquid hydrogen side, the liquid oxygen side, steam turbine. And actually, I think I can use this for the steam turbine. So let's go plumbing. Let's get rid of that pipe. Which way am I going? This is in, out. So you go like that. Perfect. And we'll bring some high power over here. Yeah, I gotta use low power in here, but I can use high power here. Perfect, and now a bit of a background material. And we'll see how good the dupes do. Just remember, this is not the base game. I do have some iso resin. So I do have some insulated pipe. So straight off the bat, on my hydrogen side, I can do insulated pipe. And I need more iso resin. Alright, this rocket. Which one has iso resin? This one. Okay. That's where I thought I had you queued up. Every time I do this, I cook this metal refinery, which is why I need to move this eventually, but getting liquid oxygen done is much more important, because this thing's not very good at making oxalite, and you should not be in there eating my food. The other reason I gotta get the ranch going is these guys have gotta get out of there. See? Cooks everything. I mean, it is the mini base, but having this extra room on the sides is just such a luxury. Oh, that's great. And at some point I might even move that oil well to use this one. Future plans. My other rocket, yeah, it's doing another research trip up to here. Which is a very long, it's a 15 cycle trip. I should have this done by the time it gets back. Looking at it, I think I want to finish this off first so I can get the shovels put in here. and start ranching them. Oh, that's why I have this one out of here. You need to not be there so that I can do that to dump some liquid in here to kill them. Gotta get the kill room done at the same time. Oh, that's just annoying. This is why I gotta get the shovels out of here. Oh, can I not reach that? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 1 too high. Alright, let's put that back, and I guess we're going this way. Definitely don't want to be without that gas pump. I could have been bad. I almost forgot the shipping rails. Might as well just take this all the way. Switch to gold. That could have been bad. Oh, rocket's back. Alright, let's get you out of there, and you empty storage. There, now we got... Okay, those did not open in time. Dupes. Even though this is online, didn't see the rocket come in time. Now I have to dig this way, or I can't do that door. Actually, if I open this door, I think that'll work. If I open this door, they can walk across it. See if I'm right. Of course, they might dig across this faster and that opens. No, he's coming for it. As long as I beat the next meteor shower, I'm fine. Yeah, and let's actually say no oxalate. Because I want to move over to liquid oxygen. Should be a heck of a piping job to get it over here, but I think I can. Perfect. Alright, that's done, so we want to do... Basically just going to try to do 3 bottles of stuff. So let's do supercoolant, and then crude oil and petroleum, so that way I don't have to spend 6,000 kilos of material to get in here. I think that'll do it, right? Because that's petroleum. No, it fell over. So let's do another thing of crude oil. I don't think I want to use water, but brine will probably do it. No, because all the regolith is going to be too hot for brine. Do I have any more? Nope, I need to mop up some more oil. That's why I'm not delivering any. There. Then I got some more shovel eggs out of the printing pod. You are going to be Vole pup. Add an 8, and let's start wrangling these guys. Where are you? There's one here. One there. No, there's one over here hanging out by the food. There you are. Still no pending deliveries. Alright. I guess if I just go with more petroleum, that'll get me there. Yeah, I just didn't have enough oil to make a full tile across. Alright, first shovel's been delivered. See if we can't go catch the other two. Yeah. I mean, if they're gonna keep doing that. Sweep only. My last 3 printings have been shovel legs. Alright, so you're still stuck in the water. Where's the other one? Oh, you got delivered. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so getting that one out of the water is going to be annoying. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Set you down to 6. Sweep only. Filtration material. Regolith. Copy. You. Deconstruct. And let's start feeding these guys. Oh, why did I make these out of wolframite? No, 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 no. We like wolframite. We want these to be out of... I didn't even realize I had wolframite left. That's my bad. Yeah, you should be turning wolframite into tungsten. I must have grabbed some from down here and not realized it. Alright, back to building. Alright, let's check my piping. I've got pump out, pump in, out, around like that. I'm going to reuse this pipe eventually once the other rocket gets back. Goes up into there, comes around. Alright, I think I'm good to seal this in. Gas piping goes in. Automation wires. Oh, this is why we check these things. That could have been bad. Alright, with that bit cleaned up, let's do this. Alright, and if you are below -190. Somewhere around there. Oh, look at that. I did the same thing there. So we gotta get some water in here. That's easy enough with you. And we can seal that in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty these pipes. I just dumped them all in that container. If I do that. Oh, because you're talking to an input. Whatever. This will empty them all. Perfect. That looks like I'm ready to seal this in. Not yet. I want more I forgot to make more insulation. Alright, looks like I also need more thermium. It's alright, we'll get there. I go with 2 bottles of water. And at some point I destroyed a ladder and forgot about it. Probably the rocket melted it. Now the construction is almost done. This says if there are more than 20 creatures and eggs, then dump into there. And you will be... shovel egg. Yeah, so you dump all the eggs just out of reach. That should be good. And I can set this up higher if need be. Bit more cleanup, and then we can start putting in supercoolant. Actually, we can probably do that now. I'm pretty sure the starvation ranching that used to work great with shovels doesn't work anymore after an update a while ago. But I think I've got enough regolith. There's only like... I wonder how high this can count. 3,700 tons. That's probably going to be enough if I can get it all in there, and that's not even counting what's up here that I can't get to. Okay, why aren't you... Oh, because it's only priority 6. Raise those up, get some supercoolant going. I almost forgot I need to fill this other loop or this stuff will start overheating. Did I get one of these backwards? I do have one of these backwards. You're backwards. That makes sense. Alright, that means we can probably get rid of this bridge. And then put that back in the right way. I got a couple of blobs in the wrong place, but let's see if that does it. Nope, not enough. Right, let's take out 3 more. Man, that disconnect tool, it took a long time for the game developers to add it, but it's just so necessary in situations like this. Yeah, see, even taking out 3 more wasn't enough. Because I think each one of those counts, so... let's take out 3 more. I don't care if there's a blob or 2 missing from this pipe, but I don't want it stopping. Nope, still stopping, but I think that's 2 more. Probably could have counted all of these. Yeah, it's just going to annoy me, so let's take out that last packet. You are probably full, aren't you? Yes, you are. Actually, I can leave this connected. Connect you to you and fill up the other pipe. It wouldn't be oxygen not included if we weren't messing with piping. Yeah, we've got way too much supercoolant. That's enough of a buffer in that one. And we'll just dump the rest in here. And I forgot a pipe. No, I don't need that pipe. This was the return for the hydrogen, but I'm going straight insulation on all of it, so I don't need it. So I'm good. Let's see how well this works. So this should be exchanging heat as long as this says that the supercoolant's above 50. And now I'm just, yeah, I can hook up the oxygen. And now you start running. Now all these. Do I have you in the wrong place? I mean, it is coming down in temperature. I'll have to keep an eye on it. Yeah, and there we go. We now have the shovel ranch, and liquid oxygen will be coming along as soon as I can get the temperature down. So thank you all very much for watching. That other rocket still isn't back yet, but my dudes have got a lot of work sweeping up regolith. Until next time, I hope you all just have a wonderful day.